What a beautiful sight here in Dublin, Georgia this afternoon. You'll see these people here, just hundreds of people praying along Veterans Boulevard here in Dublin. If you've been anywhere in the Middle Georgia area this past week, you've heard the story about the ladies trying to walk, trying to pray here at the Dublin Mall. Well, this afternoon we got to talk to those ladies to tell us firsthand what happened this past week here at the Dublin Mall.
The reason that this all started, I guess, is out of our hands, really. It started as a regular day. We were getting ready to walk in the mall like we normally do on a Tuesday. We joined hands and we began to pray, and as we did, we were approached by the security guard who asked us not to pray. And I went on Facebook kind of frustrated and posted what had happened to me that night, and I guess the rest is history. And the reason it means so much to me is, well, I believe in prayer, but just seeing how the community has come out to support something that a lot of us thought was lost, that means more to me than anything. And I love the ladies that walk and run with us, because without them this wouldn't be possible. Without the community it wouldn't be possible, and anything that we went through is worth it to have people come out today.
Well, I just want to say that, you know, this is important to all of us, and, you know, for our group to come together and for other people to come together and support us in this, because prayer is everywhere. God is everywhere, and I'm telling you, He is showing up, and it's awesome. I just thank you.
This cause is important to me because while we all come together actually every day, we just chose Tuesday to walk in the mall, we come together every day to promote health, to motivate each other and keep each other encouraged. But prayer is our foundation. Health is our focus, but prayer is our foundation. We start and end everything we do with a prayer, whether it's a day-to-day walk, run, or an event. If we're doing it for a cause, we always start and end it with a prayer, because without prayer, there is no cause, because without God we have no purpose, and that's why this is important to me. And coming from being retired military, where everybody wants to support the troops, I think that it's important that we support prayer as well, because troops pray and so we pray. This is like, we're like soldiers for the Lord.
Something that struck me Sunday morning whenever I heard that a group of ladies, this fine group of ladies right here, when I heard that they were told that they couldn't pray. And my first response was a little bit of anger, but that's not the way Jesus operates. Jesus wants you to find a proper solution, a peaceful solution, and act as He would. And so my first phone call after I started the Facebook group, Power Display of Prayer, was to Mayor Phil Best. He's a good friend of mine. And I told him what I wanted to do. And he said, well, Brandon, you need to get a permit. I said, okay, well, how much does that cost? And I want y'all to know that Mayor Phil Best said, Brandon, don't worry about that. Our mayor said, don't worry about it. I'll call the city manager. I'll tell them what you're doing. I stand behind you fully. You just go pick that permit up and you do what you feel you need to be, the Lord's leading you to do. And I believe that was getting all you good people here today. Now, as far as the mall goes, there's been a lot of people saying that we should boycott the malls. I'm not going to spend my money at the mall anymore. What I'm here to tell you, the mall needs us as much as we need them. The mall is an important part of our community. They do a lot of good things for our community. They do my kids tap dancing here, science fair projects, boys and girls art. They do the gift wrap, you know, Santa Claus, the safe trick-or-treating. They do a lot of good things for the community, and most of the merchants in here are siding with us. So don't point your anger at this. This is an isolated event that a few people were involved in, and the whole thing just kind of blew up. And but I'm kind of glad it did in a way, because this shows Dublin and the country. The country's been watching, if y'all hadn't been noticing. That we're not going to stand by. We can stand up for our beliefs. We can stand up for our Christian and religious rights in a peaceful and lawful manner, and that's what I ask each and every one of you to do so in a peaceful and lawful manner.
Well, the question was posed, what do we want to change? What do we want this to change? The mall has already said that they are not against prayer, but since it has become so nationwide and it has gotten so much attention from everyone, I'm hoping that it will cause people to want to pray, because they feel, if somebody feels that something is so strong, they stand so strongly for something, they may want to be a part of it. And then the more people we get to pray, the more souls we save, the more people we get closer to God. I mean, that's what it's all about.
But I think that what we wanted to accomplish in the beginning has changed, because just like Yolanda said, we wanted to see the mall change their rules. We wanted people to be able to come in and pray at will when they wanted to pray. And it sounds like it may have been a misunderstanding. The security guard didn't relay the information the way he was supposed to. But I think that my purpose has changed, is seeing these people come out like they have. Even though at the beginning that wasn't my purpose, now it is. And I'm thankful. And today I hope that somebody is saved from it.
When I started the group, a lot of people were opposed of it, saying that, well, why don't we just boycott the mall or go somewhere else? And the truth of the matter is, over 200 Dubliners work at our mall, and you know, they're part of this community too. And if we boycotted the mall or their sales went down, people would start losing their jobs, and it would hurt our community. And they're not the ones who caused this. It was a small group of people, and it was dealt with. It took them a while to respond, but we showed them that we weren't going to stop until they did respond. And I'm okay with Vice President John Ingles. He called me directly yesterday, and we had a long discussion, and we discussed about all the good things that the Dublin Mall does for the community. And I think me and him will be unlikely friends. I think he's a good guy. He was just doing his job. Everybody was doing their job, and it was just a result of a few incidents that caused the ladies to be disrupted. It wasn't their fault. Everybody was just doing their job, and it was all just misconstrued. And it's clarified now, and we can still pray over our food. My children can say their prayers. I can pray in the mall. I'm going to pray regardless, anywhere. If I feel the need to, I'm going to pray. I'm praising God right now. I'm so thankful for all these people out here. Look at all these heads bowed in the name of God. Jesus is among us right now. He truly is. He truly is.